So many compliments coming from you guys.
Yeah. So we're here with Levi from VACAY.
Hello.
Super exciting. You just played WestFest here in Westdale. How was the set? How'd it feel?
It was good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I always love playing with the dudes in my band.
Yeah.
And yeah, people showed up, so it's always good. Yeah.
We're talking about how smiley you were, so obviously you're enjoying the rainless weather.
Yeah, but I would have enjoyed it either way.
Good,
So,
that's good to hear. Cool.
yeah.
So VACAY, this is kind of a bit of like a solo singer-songwriter project for you compared to what you've been doing before, the Cardinals and Juliets, and even Netflix. You've been on Netflix lately, so
Yeah.
you've been doing a ton. But what kind of does VACAY mean to you, and how did this project kind of spark?
VACAY is in the name or just the
Both
project?
names.
Okay. Well, the name has no deep meaning.
Okay.
I could lie to you and say that it did. But
Went
no.
to Mexico once. And
Yeah, exactly. Well, they took my baby. I couldn't go.
Oh.
But no, it's not a true story.
Just a good song.
Thanks. But yeah, so story behind the name is just like my manager and I saw it on a t-shirt in H&M and we were like, okay, that we needed a name because I was on a TV show and we didn't want the acting world and the music world to collide too much. So yeah, so we just needed an alias.
And H&M's coming out with all the hip clothes these days,
I
so
know.
why not hop on board and give them that push as well?
Totally, hop on the
Cool.
trends.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah.
Cool. So you've also been doing extremely well on Spotify. I know that we could talk about a million projects you've done well on, but I think with VACAY it really has sparked off Spotify in a huge way. So I just want to ask, like, how do you feel about this streaming world, and do you feel like you've really cracked it? Like you've hit over like millions on some of your songs. Is that something that you feel like you finally found this like the cracked code, or did it just kind of hit you out of nowhere?
Yeah, I definitely don't take credit for any codes that have been cracked. I just write music. And I'm just so happy that it is connecting with people.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I have a really smart team behind me, so they're smart with like the timing of things and marketing, and I'm just really blessed to have them. But yeah, I can't say that I've cracked any codes, just write songs that resonate with people and I think they'll go somewhere.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of a team, I know that there's a lot of musicians out there. We've got a lot of upcomers in Hamilton here. Do you have advice for musicians who are maybe thinking about getting a team behind them? And when do you think that point hits where you're really ready to have, whether it be managers or publicists or whatever that next step is, when do you think is the time to gather a team versus being DIY?
Yeah, it's a really good question.
Yeah.
I think that you can do both ways. You can go a long way without a team, but I think when it's valuable is when they bring things to the table that you don't have. So like resources, like like my manager is just so smart with marketing and I just don't. My brain doesn't work that way. So
Gives you time to focus on the music and the songwriting, which I think is a strong thing that you need to be putting your time into. A lot of musicians get caught up in the world of checking their analytics and checking their marketing stats. So it's good to see you valuing the thing that you're here for, music.
Yeah.
For sure. Cool. So with all of these projects that you're working on, how did you really find VACAY's voice among all of those things? Because this is very like solidified as different.
Yeah.
How did you kind of find that identity?
It's a great question. I think, it took a lifetime, like up till now, kind of.
Yeah. Still working?
Still kind of trying to find it. Like you change all the time, right, as a person?
Yeah.
So, it's a strange thing. Like my voice now is going to be different than, like even lyrically and what I'm saying is going to be different than a year from now. So I guess how I found my voice up till then is just like my life experience and everything that I've gone through and the bands that I were in, everything I've learned. So yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, how old are you with you coming through all of these different things?
Guess.
I feel like we're around the same age. Are you in your 20s?
Yep.
Narrowing it. I'm 22. Higher or lower?
Higher.
Higher. 24.
23.
23.
Close.
I'm doing well. Cool.
Yeah.
So that's a lot as a young musician to have gone through all these steps and all these different facets of the media world too.
Yeah.
But that's really cool. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Yeah. So speaking about songs, I'm sure you saw me up there dancing, but Shoes is definitely one of my favorite songs off the latest EP, which just came out in May. Aside from the obvious message, what was this kind of written about? Was this a story of something you went through, or was this just kind of a story that you wrote along the way?
Yeah. So I actually worked with somebody that I had a little bit of a crush on.
Yeah.
And then I found out that she was engaged. So I was like, oh, like, yeah. So it wasn't actually like it sounds really heartbreaking in the song, but I think as a songwriter, our job is to do that, is to make people feel. And so I just like expanded on that idea. I thought it would make a good song.
Yeah, it's a great song.
Yeah.
And totally, the idea behind it resonates, whether it's explicitly that intense or not. If it's just crushed at a grocery store, it could be the same thing.
Yeah.
Kind of cool. Cool. Well, just as the final question here, have you ever been to Hamilton before? Are you planning any shows here upcoming?
This is my first Hamilton show with this project.
Okay, cool.
I've been here with other bands and stuff, but yeah, this was the first one. So
hoping more on the horizon?
Yeah, I hope so. I just love playing, so.
Cool. Well, we hope you can come back soon.
Thanks.
Cool.
Me too.
Yeah, thanks for chatting with us.
Awesome. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.